You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken Tech for your ears.
Welcome back, everyone. The marketing world, it just never slows down, does it? Today, we're looking at what's shifting right now, especially for founders trying to navigate it all.
Absolutely. Things are moving so fast. If you're not watching these changes closely, well, you risk falling behind pretty quick. It's really about staying strategic.
Okay, let's unpack some of this then. First up, ad costs. Facebook, specifically. It feels like a real roller coaster. We're seeing cost per lead jump, what, 21%?
Yeah, up to about $27.66 on average. That's significant.
Yes. But the weird part is cost per click has actually dropped, down to $0.70. So cheaper clicks, much pricier leads. What's going on there?
Well, it signals a real need for precision, doesn't it? Getting eyes might be easier or cheaper anyway, but turning that glance into a qualified lead, that's getting tougher.
So like broad campaigns are maybe less effective for leads now?
Exactly. The days of spray and pray for high-value leads on Facebook seem numbered. You need much tighter audience targeting. Your creative needs to be constantly fresh. And your funnel planning, smarter.
Okay, smarter funnel planning. And speaking of attention shifting, TikTok comes up a lot.
Oh, definitely. What's really interesting is how TikTok's search ads are performing. They're actually beating traditional mid-funnel stuff.
How so?
We're seeing a 2.0x higher purchase lift overall, and TikTok searches themselves up 40% year over year. It's huge.
40%. Wow. And that's driven a lot by Gen Z, right? I heard something like 86% of them search on TikTok every week.
That's right. TikTok isn't just for laughs anymore. It's a major discovery engine. People, especially younger audiences, are actively looking for products, for trends right there in the app.
And they engage differently, too, this idea of creative maximalism.
Yeah, it's less about polish, more about authenticity. Think dynamic, layered, user-generated style content. It's fast, it's visually dense.
Almost like a digital collage or something. And they spend, what, over 50% more time on social and UGC than older groups?
54% more time. Yeah, it's a different media landscape for them.
So how does a brand tap into that without looking like they're, trying too hard?
Good question. It's less about copying trends, more about understanding the values. Authenticity, community, engaging visuals. If you can capture that spirit, you're on the right track. And the shift, it connects to another big idea, the funnel.
Ah, yes, the funnel. Not collapsing, but compressing.
Exactly. Compressed. Think about scrolling TikTok or even Amazon. Discovery, checking things out, deciding to buy. It can all happen in like seconds, one single session.
Wow. From, ooh, interesting, to add to cart. Just like that.
Pretty much, which presents a challenge, right? You need that speed for the immediate conversion, but you also can't forget long-term brand building. Memory matters.
So how do you balance that speed with, like, making a lasting impression?
Well, this is where smart e-commerce retargeting gets even more vital.
Yeah.
But it's not just about slapping a coupon on an ad anymore.
Yeah.
You need to match your message to where they are. Maybe social proof for someone who abandoned their cart, or more educational content for someone just browsing.
And testing different ad formats.
Definitely. A/B testing is key. We see interesting results comparing, say, single product ads versus showing SKU clusters, like groups of related products together in one ad. Gives people more choice up front sometimes.
Okay, got it. So in this super fast scroll environment, how do you even grab attention at all?
Well, sometimes simple things work wonders. Content labels, for instance.
Like most read or most shared.
Exactly those. Turns out, putting most read on content makes people see it as nearly 20% more informative.
Wow.
And most shared. That gets perceived as over 30% more entertaining. Huge bumps in clicks just from a simple label. It's a little psychological nudge.
That's fascinating. Tiny changes, big impact.
It really is. And navigating all this complexity, the different platforms, the compressed funnel, the need for constant testing, it means you need good data quickly.
Tools to make sense of it all.
Precisely.
Yeah.
That's where you see platforms, maybe something like Whatograph 3.0, for instance, becoming essential. They help connect, dozens of data sources, use AI even to create reports and surface insights fast. You need that agility.
Absolutely. Man, it's such a dynamic time for marketing, isn't it? From figuring out ad costs to leveraging new platforms like TikTok and this whole compressed funnel idea.
Yeah.
It's constantly evolving. Maybe that's part of why we love covering it here on Vocal Technologists.
It really is. And it leaves us with a pretty critical question, I think. In a world where discovery and purchase can happen almost instantly,
Yeah.
how do you make sure your brand is more than just a flicker in that scroll?
Yeah,
How do you actually build lasting memory, real penetration for long-term growth?
that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something for all of you to think about.
Mhm.
How are you balancing speed with genuine stickiness?
Lots to chew on. We'll catch you next time.
Spoken Tech for your ears.